SMG and TNC Predator. It's taking a little bit long though. I'm not sure if they're going to miss out on too many bounties, but no, there's no heroes around, so they're going to be able to steal one. Now, perhaps getting killed. Tim's going to run right into him. Light Strike Array, of course, is going to land on Tim's. He's going to get a nice Earth Spike. In fact, a bit of a Ravage there, but it looks like he is indeed set to die. MidOne, the first one to pick up first blood for game number 1. But MidOne was already kind of running up to take these stacks away, and I like what I'm seeing from SMG, John.
Yeah, it's just really good movement out. This lines up with the level 6 of Moon as well, so they're going for a push and a bit of a fight in mid.
Yeah, Cold Feet, not going to lock him in MidOne. He'll get the call off. He's got the Conqueror, and now with the Light Strike Array, they'll control him up and they'll dunk him down.
Exorcism is gone for now. It's going to be up in half a minute. They could look for a push off the back of that, but TNC are already taking over that bot jungle.
Moon, you just saw them, sir. They're going to run right into the DP, and Ice Blast is there, but it won't matter because the finger is out from Tim's. It does cost them in the end, and these are the kind of mistakes you don't really want to see from SMG. We talked about it. You're up against the Spectre. You've got to be careful. She is a late game powerhouse. In fact, top lane now, Kpii's been caught out. Expo is there. Armel will lock him down, but is it going to be long enough? Because Gabbi's in now. Tim's, he'll turn around with an Earth Spike out, and the Sun Ray. Going to be another kill out for Gabbi.
Have to admit that the wards on the backline here from SMG are pretty good in keeping track of those TP rotations, but there's already a sentry here from TNC, so once they walk into vision range, they're not going to have that piece of advantage anymore, and they do take it out. So the next time they try to make that move on SMG, it's going to be a bit rockier. Still, they are smoked up here going into the triangle.
They ran right into the Spectral Dagger, though. That was very unfortunate timing, and now Tim's a nice hex out onto MidOne. Can he control him?
Man.
The core won't land either. In fact, Arfu, he's starting to spiraling as they're trying to fight, and now the Horde's in. They'll get the vision out, and they want to start the team fight. MidOne, he's been caught out on the axe, and he's going to drop first. Roddgeee, he's trapped between a rock and a hard place. He'll be the third to die. Top lane. They have caught out Kpii once again on the Dragon Knight, trying to force in that lane, but he's going to get punished for it. You can make the argument that he's making space for the team, but it doesn't feel like enough. MidOne, he's going to get run into now as well. Armel going to spot him out, and we'll go for the X. Got the axe, call is there. Ice Blast is going to land as well. You've got Boomy from the backside, and Tim's, he'll show up right into the boat onto Roddgeee. They want the AA dead first. In fact, now they might count as Armel in a bit of trouble, but a nice egg on the high ground. They're still trying to go after this Conqueror, but he's just so darn tanky. They'll run right into the egg, and now the torrent onto 2 SMG. They'll keep the chase up. Armel is still ticking down and does eventually die to Moon. And the Exorcism Spirits. SMG, they're going to try and rush a Roshan. In fact, Bok does get caught out with the Yule Scepter. MidOne going to chase him down. Battle Hunger there, and it should be enough. Catch him out with the Ice Blast and the Call Name. We'll try to burst him down.
If SMG want to force an issue somewhere, and even with the egg down, you still have enough on hand to play with.
MidOne does catch out the Phoenix, but he's going to be alright. In fact, Gabbi, he just spawns in. Roddgeee, he's going to die immediately. Now MidOne, he needs to back off, but the X is there right into the boat. They've got the X again. They'll finger him down. Arfu going to try and TP and barely gets out with his life intact. Leave the side of SMG. While they'd love to be the ones kind of being aggressive right now, they realize they can't really fight at the TNC. Especially while Gabbi has that haunt up. Moon gonna show himself, they'll go in, they'll get the hex off, and it looks like they might just burst him down. Gabbi, he wants to go for a bit more now. He found Roddgeee, but instead will chase down Kpii, the ex-teammate. Will go for the BKB TP out and make it out. Roddgeee won't be so lucky. Look up, SMG, they're gonna try and get something done. Hims might just be targeted as he'll be the first one they run into, and, well, Blink not gonna be there. Gabbi goes for a Spectral Dagger. But he's just so darn tanky right now that he doesn't mind running into 5 heroes. He's still got the Aegis up, he's got a DD rune, he's got that Eye of Skadi now. It's kind of like, how do you kill him? He's just going to walk away. Instead, they ping out Armel, they'll go for the stun with the Ice Blast out before the BKB does fly out, they'll take him down. A nice start for SMG. Hims. His TP cancelled. It looks like he'll be the secondary to die, but he'll try to go for the 4-star toward the south. He might just make it, but no, Kpii, Blink right on top, get the job done. And that seems to be the key.
could look towards, I guess, something like the AC to counteract the AC that's going to come out here as well in Armel. So you even out the minus armor aura, and the attack speed's always nice going for this build on the axe. He is still keeping it open. He's got the travel stuff, so that fixes some issues playing for Protect 1, or at least having MidOne play in a different lane. He can join these fights easier now. And he just needs to find opportunities.
He's got the call out onto the Phoenix, but Tim's is there with the Earth Spike in boat. Is going to fly in to make sure they can protect that Phoenix as Gabbi. He'll go into the backside, trying to go after supports. Now Sunray's out with the edge on SMG. They're going to just try and back their way out of there. Kpii going to try and fight as MidOne. Jumps back in with the call out, but it's not looking great for the side of SMG. Where's your team fight? There's your finger out, Kpii. He will survive for now, but not for long. He will get taken down by Bok, and now Armel. He'll be the one to be chased down as Gabbi. The rest of TNC just looking to back off, but Bok is looking to restart the team fight. Looking back in. Afu looks to be the target here on the laner, but he is a very, very fast laner right now, just running away. Instead, they'll try to focus down Moon as the X is going to be there, Armel. He'll get there in time. They found a much better target. That'll be a Death Prophet going down. Smartlings, I believe, were on the way, but TNC, they may have no idea this is actually happening, as they have not made the rotation to try and fight this. It's going to be a 4v5 for now anyway, but see slowly making their way over, or trying to take the outpost to give Armel a TP point. That Roshan still dropping. Smartling's going to give the vision over. Bok, he'll show up. MidOne looking for a call attempt, but won't have the blink up. Now Hawken, they'll have plenty of vision with that. Ice Blaster flying through, but there goes Afu. Aegis is on the deck, Moon. He does pick it up, but he might lose it immediately as he does go down. He popped his PK before he went down. He won't have it available now for the next fight. Roddgeee has been caught by Gabbi, and with the nullifier, they'll take another.
How much space they had to buy for themselves, and that's what we're seeing right now. Like they're holding the game quite nicely. SMG
Smoke
though,
on smoke.
they are smoked up.
TNC. Some vision, Kpii, he'll get the blink off. They want the Phoenix dead immediately, but they can't burst him down. He has the Aeon disc, and now MidOne, he missed the call out. There's your Haunted from Gabbi, right up to the backside. Roddgeee and Afu already gone, and Moon, he got deleted as well. Kpii, he's trying to run, but he cannot get away from the side of TNC. They will chase him to the ends of the earth. There's only one left. It's going to be MidOne. A nice blink away. Is it going to be enough? It will be. There's your tier 3 tower done with these Spiderlings. It doesn't take very long to push down these racks. That'll be one. Looking to go into that mid lane. And another pick off. And there you go. There's your Haunted. Who are they going to go on first? They found the big one. They found MidOne on the axe, and there's no help around. They are going to let him die without buyback gold. He just fought the Bloodthorn, and they even found more. Moon, he gets Icarus dive on. There's your Shadow Step in from Gabbi. In fact, never mind Moon. They'll take down Roddgeee first, and now with the X-Pack. There is no X-Pack, but it won't matter because Tims is there with the Earth Spike. Knocking down Moon. They will not chase that far in. In fact, Armel now. They get stunned up by Kpii, but look at Gabbi. Right in on Afu. Kpii, he can't get away from this. An ultra kill for Gabbi, and there's your GG call being made. TNC, I've got to give him credit, John. I mean, it's the first game of the qualifier, but my goodness, are they looking clean.
So he has to get a little bit more from this lane, otherwise he's going to start lagging behind compared to MidOne at some point.
Absolutely. Mid lane, Moon and Armel just kind of going at it on the DK and the Ricky. Very even kind of matchup between the two, and this should be a very kind of boring matchup as bot lane Afu in a bit of trouble. Boomy going for the Icarus dive, and he will be able to secure the kill.
Yeah, it's on the edge. They're really committing hard for mid now. Afu is going to go for that bounty rune.
They found Tims. He's right next to the Ancients. He could try for a deny. We'll see how lucky he can get, but the Ancients, they're just asleep right now. They're not going to wake up.
The farm is just going to start racking up. It's just the nature of that Dusa.
Yeah, MidOne's doing a great job right now. Just hanging around in that dire triangle and doing his job of farming up some stacks. But mid lane, Roddgeee going to make the rotation in. Boomy, he'll be targeted here. Icarus dive away, though, is going to be there in time. And now the shards are out from Tips to lock them down for Gabbi. To get the two-man chrono off, and the tag team will even be popped. They will find one, and they'll find a second. Oh, tries to go on to Afu. Just TP away.
They don't force the issue. They go back to farming. They go back and try to build up the advantage. SMG, though, do find a smoke in themselves.
Dude, but Moon's been caught out already. Kpii gonna rotate in, has the primal split, and will go for it right onto Bok, but a nice snowball back the way of Moon. They want the Ricky dead. Tricks the train is out. That should protect him long enough, but Boomy, he actually Icarus dived in there and does get hexed up and will cost him his own life. There's now Tim's. He's stuck around as well. A small mistake from TNC, but it is gonna cost them heavily. It's SMG now. They're the ones to take the first mid-tier 1 tower. And that's not what you like to see if you're a TNC fan. Instead, they'll run the other way. The mid lane where they might find Roddgeee, and there's your snowball out, but Roddgeee, he'll go for a run, but it won't matter. They reach him. You can see TNC, they are posturing quite aggressively. In fact, they do find our Fu. They're going to try and find a way out of this one, but it looks like he is going to go down rather fast. Immediate TPs up towards the top side. Gabbi, he's got a DD route. He sees the Ricky again, exact same spot as last time, and he does time walk in Moon. He's going to try and blink strike his way out into the tree line. Gabbi, as it does pop it, does find it. Roddgeee, X out, finger committed, smoke screen there, but the snowball will buy some time. Gabbi needs to get out of that silence. He will get out eventually, but now the tricks of the trade out. Instead, they'll go after Roddgeee. They'll get the line, and now the chrono right on target. They'll find the Ricky. Moon has nowhere to go but down, and Gabbi will get a double kill. SMG just have no answer.
This time they've just been playing a bit more passive because of Medusa, and it's just giving TNC more of the opportunities to dictate the game. They're in that Roche pit right now. They've got a lot of damage flying through, especially with tag team up. SMG can't afford to give this one away.
You haven't got the primal split. I'm not sure about this one as Gabbi will jump out onto the Brewmaster and Kpii. Looks like he's about to die, but the Stone Gaze and the Hex may have bought a bit of time. Into the backside, they'll go after Roddgeee, but they'll lose Tim's and they'll lose Boomy as Gabbi now. He's out of position. They'll spike him up and he cannot time walk away. It's a great team fight out from SMG now. It seems like all they needed was MidOne to join in. They want to try and fight over this Roshan though, TNC. Don't want to allow this to go for free, and Boomy is looking for a way to dive in, but there is help around. Aegis is going to be taken. Moon has got it on the Ricky, and now Boomy in out of position and does get fingered down. It'll be a dieback on the Phoenix. Both sides, looks like they're just going to take a bit of a breather. I say that, but the jumps in. Armel, he's found Roddgeee on the line. Snowball is going to be there to follow up and does end up connecting. Now Moon, he's jumped in. They've killed off Roddgeee, but they might lose Armel for that DK. He is taking a lot of damage from the CEO himself, but Armel is still alive somehow. There's your egg out. They're still trying to man fight. They'll eventually get him, but now Gabbi will run in, but no, there's your Cyclone out from Kpii to hold him up in the air. They don't have the damage that's required now. Instead, they'll go after Arfu. Dash out, and you kill this Enchantress with a nice shards out. Maybe you can, but the Ravage out from Roddgeee will hold them back as Moon on the backside does kill off Bok. Gabbi meanwhile still trying to get Arfu, but it is taking way too darn long, and now they get the Hex out. That'll be Gabbi gone, and Arfu gets a sweet tip out onto the Void as Boomy is gonna try and run and should eventually die. Roddgeee just waiting for that Earth Spike to be back up, and he does eventually get it. And it doesn't seem like TNC are feeling so confident any longer, especially when MidOne does join these fights with that Aghanim Scepter up. It's so hard. Stoning that's happening to your heroes as Gabbi now, he gets jumped on. They'll have the Sun Ray to try and heal him up, but look how slow he runs. With that defuse when they just blow him up. He is just gone. Now Bok will try to fight Arfu, but we've seen this story before. The Enchantress just take too long to die. Moon, he will find a secondary kill for his team. It's SMG going down that mid-tier 2 tower. TNC, it's looking tough for them. I mean, Gabbi, he needs a BKB or something, and Moon, he's just in on Boomy. Try and back off, but such a hard kind of defense to make the TNC, but they'll try. Armel jumps in with the stun, but there's your smoke screen out. Make sure no chrono is there to follow up in MidOne. We'll pop the Stone Gaze. Armel just turning his back, but there's Moon jumping in again with the tricks of the trade, and it will be enough damage as they go in with the egg now. But where's your chrono? It'll be committed onto MidOne, but where's your damage output? He's taking none, and now the tornado. Kpii just disrupting the Void mid-chrono. It's going to be onto Bok again. The Viper's in trouble, and now Gabbi has been caught out. He'll go down. There's no firebacks left. They do at least kill off Moon, who dived way too deep. Perhaps that'll be enough to try and defend this mid lane of Rax, but Seems the MidOne is going to be able to finish it off and should be able to just back off to safety for SMG. I like how you said the scan saved SMG, John. I feel like the scan saved TNC, where this game's going. They are going to make their way up to the high ground right now. Moon looking for a target. Will blink strike right into the Phoenix, but a nice 4-staff away, and there's your egg being thrown out immediately. It will be enough to survive for now, but meanwhile on the backside, Roddgeee has been caught out and will die in the Lion. Will they skill off Boomy, and now they'll find Tims. Great start here for the side of SMGs. They'll find another. Will die. It's the trade. Smoke screen is right on top. He's trying to pretend like it's a tree. They do see him now. They'll try to make the run. BKB up in immediate fashion. Now the chrono being committed. He's going to try and kill down the Ricky, but Moon is actually quite tanky now. He just won't die. Snowball forward through the creep wave back onto that Ricky, but it's just not enough. Tims, he is in a pretty awkward position as now. Bok. We chase down the Viper. Be another death for Bok, and they call it. They've had enough. This game is all over the place for TNC and SMG. Well, what a turnaround.
There is that, but look at SMG. They're smoked up. They did this before, and if they get a good wraparound here, they've got a lot of stuns, a lot of damage on hand.
Yeah, I really like this move, but this time around, Tims, he's going to be around to make sure he breaks the smoke. They'll spot him out and get a nice shards out, and with the Earth Spike, they might have enough control to get another stun out from Moon, and with that, they'll give the first blood over to the left rack.
Metamorphosis is a lot stronger earlier on. The damage boost is huge. Adusa needs so many more items to really hit that stride. And I think as long as TNC understands that, and pressures would have to be good, although their smoke broke.
Okay, Kpii's in trouble though. He'll die to Armel. He'll get the Rupture Wrapper. It won't matter. And meanwhile, on the other side of the map, they have started up a team fight. As Bok is being focused down and eventually may go down. We'll be able to get him. Interceptor should be more than enough as top lane. Kpii gonna get caught out with the Dragon Tail, and with the Inkswap follow-up, it'll be more than enough.
Armel's been allowed to finish up his travels and blink, so the puck's a lot more mobile as well, and he's jumping in.
Armel, he's right in. Roddgeee gonna die immediately as Arfu goes for the Walrus Punch, but the orb out from Armel. Bok is showing, but Armel is the much bigger target if they can catch him. He might prove to be a little bit too tanky. In fact, now he jumps in, looks for a Dragon Tail. They'll get the Hex out into the Walrus Punch. Sunray is keeping him alive, but he's been ruptured up. He cannot run, but doesn't matter. They found our food for the sake of the DK, and now Moon goes down as well. Kpii, he's going to try and run, but it looks like he is set to die and does. Arfu going to get started. Boomy going to be forced back. Dragon Tail is out. Moon, he went too far. Snowball, though, is going to save Arfu. We'll buy some time. There's your Stone Gaze out as well. They're right in onto the DK. Bok is dropping quite low and will die. A great start to the fight. SMG are back in the Roshan. Meanwhile, Armel, though, does end up killing off Kpii, but he does die for the first time this game as TNC. They are still trying to fight this one out. Moon, he'll hold them back though, along with Arfu's MidOne. He'll get the Roshan done, and now Gabbi, he'll go for a Sunder, but he is really just stuck between all the side of SMG. Tims is going to be alright, but they'll get the mid-tier 1 tower instead.
Tims just microing, cutting off the creep wave, preventing any push opportunities, clearing out the creep wave by himself. It's fun. Beautiful. Great hero.
Looks balanced. Very balanced. TNC, hook up, Arfu gonna run right into him, just breaking the smoke, but Armel gonna move forward with a nice stream call, catching out Moon. Now, are they gonna go after the left track? They'll try to focus in onto MidOne, but MidOne, he's gonna be just fine. Instead, they'll commit the egg, they'll continue to fight onto Arfu. Zeke will go down to the tusk, but now the buyback's there. Arfu, he wants to come back in and try and stop this team fight again as MidOne. He'll go onto Bok, they'll find the Dragon Knight, and they'll take down the DK. So Armel, he's back into the backside. He does kill off the Lash. Arfu, aim down Tims. Gabbi, we're trying to get to work with the Hexes out. They've got the Earth Spike as well, and they might just have enough control to take down this TV, or do they? He still has the Sunder. He'll get it off. He'll turn back around. It'll be a tieback on Arfu. Now MidOne, he needs to get out of there. Armel even finding Roddgeee in the backside. They do get the Medusa away.
And TNC, well, they're under a smoke right now. They could look to play into that high ground here.
Will MidOne, he does not want to be caught like this with the Sunray and the Dragon Tail right on top. Still, he got the Stone Gaze off in time, so he can try to back off, and now the Soulbind locking him down. And look at the damage output. Gabbi just rips him to shreds onto the Bloodseeker. Kpii's gone. Armel's got the backside. He'll kill off Roddgeee, and now Moon, he's going to try and run, but he has been left all by himself. They'll get him.
But 2 lanes of racks down, it's going to be a bit more annoying for SMG to keep these waves shoved out.
Rax is down now for SMG as the second does get taken by Gabbi as we speak. Icarus dive, gonna find out after. Dream Coil's there, they want to just take the Tusk out of the team fight immediately, and they do break the coil. Being swung right behind by Bok. Take him out, Tafu down with that buyback again. TNC. Secondary Rax, Gabbi. Has the Aegis, but there's your Soulbind out. In fact, they might just try and turn around and fight this. Roddgee's already gone down. Now the Sun around MidOne.
Oh no.
He's dead without buyback.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a disaster here, John.
This is going to be really hard.
They're going under the tier 4s now. Roddgeee, he's trying to get something done with the finger out. They're going after Armel, but he is still alive. He'll get the phase shift off with the orb down the low ground of Moon. He will secure the kill, but doesn't matter. They are getting completely wiped, and they call the GG. TNC. They just turn right back around and take game 3 off the side of SMG.